Vincent van Gogh was born in the parsonage in the center of the Zundert market. His birthday was the anniversary of the death of his older brother who died at birth. Reclusive from an early age, he was sent to Zundert Public School in mid-1859. However, the learning environment at the school made him more and more rebellious, and he dropped out at the end of October 1861. He then attended a boarding school in the town of Zevenbergen, 30 miles of his home, and on September 3, 1866, attended the Tilburg School. Vincent ran fourth. During the second grade, he boarded at the home of a couple over 50 years old. During the first half of 1868, he spent at home. In 1870, Vincent spent a year and a half at the Grupo Company in The Hague under H.G. Testing. Vincent once regarded him as the goal of struggle, but because the uncle with the most power fell ill, his boss was unhappy with Vincent, and Vincent began to be suppressed by all kinds of rumors that did not exist. In 1872, the boss used rumors to drive Vincent into a desperate situation. At the end of January 1873, Vincent was notified temporarily by his superiors that he would be transferred to Grupo's London branch. On August 15, he moved into a new apartment. From the winter of 1874 to the autumn of 1875, Vincent began to study Michelet and 1789 sources, while reading Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities. He developed a strong interest in the oil painting of the French Revolution and began to read the works of Hippolyte Taine, Thomas Carlyle, Ernest René, and others. In May 1875, Vincent came to Paris, during which he listened to sermons and read books, eager to find faith. On October 26, he was transferred to France. In March 1876, unable to bear the monitoring of his family and superiors, he left the Grupo Company and became a teacher in Ramsgate, England in April. In July 1876, Vincent served as a teaching assistant and curate in East Ravens. From January to April 1877, he worked in Dordrecht's bookstore. In May, he went to Amsterdam to actively study for the seminary, learning Latin and Greek. In July 1878, Vincent went to Brussels from Amsterdam with his father, where he could study while serving as a missionary. He stayed briefly in Eden. In August, he enrolled at a 3-month evangelistic school in Brussels, but failed to secure a priesthood. In December, Vincent went as a missionary to a city in the south of Belgium near the French border and preached in Borinage, a suburb of Mons. Vincent was excommunicated in 1879 for being too enthusiastic about his work. In 1880, he traveled to Culm in the spring, lived in the Minor House, and began to embark on the route of creation, copying Muller's works. In October, Vincent went to Brussels to study perspective and anatomy, and communicated with the Dutch painter Van Leppard. In 1882, Vincent studied oil painting with his cousin-in-law Anthony Moth. In August, the Vincent family moved to Newnan. In September 1883, he and Sean went to Gundy in the north of the Netherlands to paint and began to paint oil painting.
Vincent van Gogh's famous oil painting The Starry Night was created in June 1889, depicting the night sky and an imaginary village seen from the window of the mental asylum in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence. The painting, which has been in the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York City since 1941, is widely regarded as one of Van Gogh's masterpieces and an important work in the Western art world. In May 1889, due to mental health problems, Van Gogh voluntarily admitted to the Saint-Rémy-de-Provence for treatment, where he created more than 150 oil paintings and more than 100 drawings, including the Starry Night. This painting is one of Van Gogh's Starry Night trilogy, which depicts the night scene along the Rhone River in Arles, a city in southern France. In the picture, the night sky is twinkling with stars, while the reflection of the street lights on the bank shines on the river. The stars and lights echo each other, presenting an enchanting spectacle. The picture shows the far and near positions of the stars through the arrangement of the intensity and interval of the warm light. In addition to the sky and the river, the picture also depicts two small boats and a couple walking on the riverbank. They seem to be intoxicated by the beauty of stars and lights in the quiet night. This way of handling light reflects Van Gogh's unique visual aesthetic, and our vision and emotion are greatly enjoyed. The painting is the first in Van Gogh's Starry Night trilogy. Shows the exterior of a cafe in Arles, with several people seated on a terrace. In the dark blue night sky, the stars are shining like brilliant lanterns. The warm lighting inside the cafe illuminates the covered square outside, creating a contrasting image of light and dark. We can see a huge yellow light illuminating the entire patio, illuminating the front of the building and the walkway, and even spilling light onto the pink and violet-hued cobblestones. On the street, dark blue or violet buildings stretch into the distance under the starry night, with a green tree in front of them. The whole picture is bright and colorful, and the atmosphere is warm and comfortable. This work of Van Gogh expresses his unique feelings about the starry sky and city night scene with delicate brushstrokes and rich colors, and also shows his love and yearning for life.
Red Field with Crows is an oil painting painted in 1890 and now housed in the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam. This painting depicts a golden wheat field with many crows flying or roosting. The sky in the painting uses different blue tones to show Van Gogh's deep feelings for nature and the expression of inner emotions. Van Gogh committed suicide on July 27, 1890, shortly after the painting was completed. This work is considered to be his ultimate reflection on life and praise to nature, and it is also one of the representative of his artistic style. For Van Gogh, flowering trees held special significance. They represented awakening and hope. He loves these flowering trees and finds joy in drawing them. Van Gogh was treated in a mental hospital in 1890. His younger brother Theo kept writing to him, telling him what was going on at home. There was a letter that moved Van Gogh to tears. Theo's wife is pregnant. Van Gogh was happy for his younger brother, and he also drew this painting, Almond Blossoms in Bloom, for his unborn nephew. These almond blossoms sway in the breeze. Van Gogh's brushstrokes seem to be dancing, and the colors on the canvas are bright and bright. This is his blessing for a new life and his love for life. This painting conveys Van Gogh's love and hope for life and has become one of his most famous works. In these blooming almond blossoms, we can see the beautiful world in Van Gogh's eyes as well as his passion and longing for life.
请问在这展览里面，你最让你感兴趣的画作是哪一幅？
画作啊，我很喜欢他的《Starry Night》咯，还有很多一些那个太阳花那几幅我都很喜欢。
为什么？
Starry Night 它是一幅名画，所以它背后的故事呢，我也是觉得他是一个不容易的画家，然后他的画作方式是我很喜欢的一种油画的呈现方式。
你对于梵高有什么看法？
梵高啊，个人的话是非常欣赏他，他是一个就是像我刚才说，喜欢他的画作的方式，然后就是比较油画的那种的那种画的那种那种 technique 然后还有他的配色啊一些，因为他现在我们做一些画作的话，我觉得他的颜色方面是很值得让人家参考的。
那如果抛开他的作品来说他的人的话，你会有什么要对他的肯定，或者想我表达一下他这个人物对于你的他个耳朵的事件，或者是一些自杀或者反杀，对此事有什么看法？
我是觉得每个画家都有自己的故事，而且他们都会经过很多就是比较生活中的地图，但是我觉得没有关系，你做自己就对了。
谢谢你，
谢谢。